In the late 12th century, somewhere on the steppe north of the Gobi Desert, a woman was fighting to keep her children alive. Her husband was dead. His people had abandoned her. She had no army, no powerful relatives willing to protect her, no permanent home. Only a handful of children, a few animals, and whatever food she could pull from the rivers and the frozen earth. Her name was Ho Ilun. Her eldest son was called Temujin. History would give him another name. But in that moment, he was not a conqueror. He was not a Khan. He was a hungry child in a family the steppe had decided it no longer needed. This is not how the story of the largest contiguous land empire in history should begin. But it is how it began. Before there was a Mongol empire, there were Mongols, and Tatars, Merkits, Kurayats, Naimans. Dozens of clans, tribes, and shifting confederations spread across an enormous landscape with no single authority powerful enough to control it. The steppe was not a nation, it was a network of loyalties, and those loyalties could change in a single night. A marriage created an alliance. A stolen herd began a war. A murdered relative created a debt that might survive for generations. There were no walls behind which a family could hide. No police. Your wealth moved on four legs. Your security depended on who would ride when you called. Your power was personal. A leader ruled because people believed he could protect them, reward them, and lead them to victory. The moment they stopped believing, they could leave. That was the world Temujin inherited, a world in which loyalty was unstable, because survival was unstable. The steppe shaped everyone who lived on it. A family had to move with the seasons. Horses provided transport, food, status, and military power. Children learned to ride early because distance was not an obstacle on the steppe. It was simply the condition of life. A mounted messenger could cross spaces that settled societies considered almost ungovernable. News traveled, merchants traveled, refugees traveled. So did disease, religion, technology, and fear. The steppe appeared empty to outsiders. It was not empty. It was connected. What it lacked was a center. Temujin's father, Yasuge, had once been an important warrior, but importance on the steppe rarely survived death. According to Mongol tradition, he was poisoned by Tatars while Temujin was still a boy. After his death, the families that had followed him abandoned Her Ilun and her children. Supporting a dead leader's household brought no immediate advantage. Weakness attracted hunger. Strength attracted followers. Ho Ilun kept them alive. She gathered roots and berries, caught fish, protected the small herd that remained. She taught her children the first law of the steppe: no one is coming to save you. Temujin learned it well. He also learned that blood alone did not guarantee loyalty. His father's followers had shared his clan. They had still walked away. That memory would shape everything he later built. He would eventually build another kind of loyalty based on reward, discipline, and fear. But first, he had to survive long enough to become useful. In our next episode, the abandoned boy finds a wife, a patron, and a brother.